What's up, YouTube? I got a little issue. It's called Top 10 DJ Flexes and what I don't like about them. Stay tuned. You'll find out. Number 10. I'm a real musician. I play everything. Like, I sing on all my stuff. I produce everything. I write all the beats. I'm the engineer. I do all the mastering. I distribute it myself. I do the album cover. It doesn't matter what your contribution to it is. Just make good music. Number 9, EDM music. That's just noise. Stop it. You know, man, the younger crowd, the younger kids, they like that stuff. You know, 16, 18-year-olds, oh, dude, they love it. Doesn't matter. Some people like deep house, some people like classic house, some people like dubstep. You know, I lean more towards deep house, techno. Some people don't like that music. It doesn't mean that the music I like is bad or the music you like is good. It's just a personal preference. Get over it. Number 8, I ain't local, man. I'm not a local DJ. Stop it. Everywhere you go, when you travel international, when you go to another country or another state, you're local. People are local there. Embrace being local. Embrace where you're from. Embrace it. Tackle it. Doesn't matter where you're from, where you are. If you're from a small town in the middle of nowhere, America, embrace what you like and put the stamp on it. Be the first one in your city to do what you do. You never know. People may come from another city into your town and discover you. That's amazing. That's what you want. That's fire. Lucky number 7, techno. What's techno? When people say, hey, I like that techno music you're playing, and it's dubstep. Or when somebody's like, hey, what's that techno music you're playing? And it's psytrance. Or like when you're playing like deep house, some like real chill deep house, and somebody's like, hey, what's that techno music you're listening to? Or like when some future bass comes on, like some future bass track comes on, and somebody's like, yo, what's up with the techno music, bro? Number 6, my library's bigger than your library. Oh my God, I have 100,000 tracks in my record box. Dude, that's like Big Bang take Little Bang. Once again, if you have a playlist, a set playlist, I know some guys that'll have like 100 tracks, whatever. It just really depends. In the States, you only rock an hour. That's it. I don't care if you want more, you get an hour. Overseas, it's different. In places like Ibiza, in places like London, Amsterdam, you know, DJs, they get a chance to warm up, and they kind of warm up 3-4 hours minimum. So it's different. I understand you have to bring more music. But the whole competition thing, that's where we gotta stop. Like Seth Troxler, shout out to Seth Troxler. Like he said, there's enough cake for everybody. There's enough room for everybody. Ain't nobody gonna hand you that cake, but you're gonna take that cake. That doesn't mean you have to be competitive. That means you be contributive. Is that a word? No. It means you have to contribute more. So I'm learning it, we're learning it. I'm learning to give more than I take. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm learning to give more than I receive. That's it. Number 5, Pioneer versus Denon. Oh my God. Dude, you spin on like Denon? Dude, you spin on Pioneer? You use Tractor. I knew it was a reason. All that stuff, it has to go. It doesn't matter what you're on. You have to be one who knows how to read the crowd. You have to read the crowd, read the moment. You're not bringing lounge music to a festival party that wants to hear nothing but EDM music at the big stage. No, nor would you bring, you know, a huge, big, epic white noise banger to like, you know, beach party or something like that. No, you gotta know what your audience is. You gotta know what the age is. You gotta know what your demographic is. You gotta know what people want to hear. You gotta know the crowd you're playing for. You have to know the crowd you're playing for. Number 4, analog versus digital. Oh my God, I only use analog, bro. I don't use digital. No, dude, I'm vinyl. I'm old school, bro. No, I only use I don't use software. I don't use plugins. I hate those plugins. They sound harsh, man. They don't sound warm. I use analog. Get over it. I never heard like a huge track or like a #1 record and was like, yo, I think they used like a SSL compressor with a Holtec EQ, and I think that bass was going through an 1176. Or if they used a plugin, it don't matter. Make the music. Yes, once again, master the technology. Unlock your creativity with what you have. Use what you got. Analog versus digital. I asked one of the masters, Juan Atkins, I said, if I release my stuff on vinyl or if I go digital, does it matter? Like, because you guys use vinyl when you guys were making those records, does it sound better? He said, it don't matter what it sounds like. It just matters what it sounds like what the track sounds like. It doesn't matter what media you use. Analog versus digital, plugins. He uses plugins. This guy's got a wall full of synths. This guy has a ton of plugins. It doesn't matter. Just use what you have. Number 3, stop using people for guest lists. I know people that are just friends with certain people just because they can get you on the guest list. And that's bonkers. Stop using people. Because the moment it's not real. Because the moment, the person doesn't hook you up anymore, what? You're not cool enough anymore to be my friend? Because, I don't hook you up anymore? This is not a rant. This is something that I've seen. Don't use people for things. Don't use people for anything, man. Don't use people because, oh, I'm hanging out with this guy because I think this guy can get me. Don't have expectations. That's the worst thing you want to do. Don't come into something thinking that somebody's going to do something for you. Let those things naturally happen, but don't force them things. And don't use people for the guest list. Yes! Number 2, I'm a new DJ, but I don't know anything about where this music comes from. I'm a house producer. I don't know anything about Chicago 1, Detroit 2. That boggles me. Know your history, folks. You don't come into the game without knowing the predecessors in the game. If I was a painter and I wanted to do new art, I would have to study the greats. I would study people like Rembrandt. I'm not really into painters, guys, but let's say filmmakers, Scorsese, Michael Bay, things like that. Woody Allen, if you were a filmmaker. The same with the music you're in. Whatever genre you're in, know where it all came from. Study. It's as electronic music, so we want to know about synthesizers. Find out who were some of the first artists to use those synthesizers. Google it, YouTube it, links in the description. I don't even know how to do links in the description yet. I will figure it out. Don't worry, follow the journey. It's coming, watch the progress. Numero uno. Whatever it is you like, whatever your interest are, find out where it comes from. Study the beginning. Become a music historian. Become a house music historian. Become a techno music historian. Know the legends. Know where it came from. Know where it all started from. Know the influencers. To know where we're going, we have to know where we came from. So, you got it. Those are my top 10 flexes. Stop flexing on DJs. It's older guys flexing on the young guys. Males flexing on the women. Oh, there's too many female DJs. Stop flexing. There's room for everybody. Don't flex. Those are my top 10 flexes. Don't flex. Stop flexing. Don't hate. There's room for everybody. We all growing. We all got to grow sometimes, right? Give us a chance. We all got to grow. So, wherever you at, show the DJ some love. Stop sending them bogus requests. Like, if you're at a techno party, don't ask me for wedding songs. I'm not playing Snoop Gin and Juice. No disrespect to Snoop Dogg and Gin and Juice. Shout out to everybody drinking gin and juice, whatever. That's not what I'm saying. Show your DJ some love. Local, international, no matter the size. Show your DJ some love. Posh life.